r/AskReddit. You have 5 minutes to talk to your pets and they'll understand every word you say. What do you tell them? I'm sorry you had to find out this way, but you're adopted. Dog. Your mama was a real itch. I trained a service dog in high school and dropped a "you son of a bitch." My teacher looked up angry, paused, and told me that was precisely the correct use of the word, but never say it again. In a few months she's going to be moving out, and you'll have to go with her. I'm going to miss you a lot. Yes, I know you like me better, and I wish I could fight to keep you here, but I work 2 jobs and you won't get all of the things you need with just me. Peas. When we broke up, and you refused to sleep in her bed, and would run to mine anytime she said your name at night, I totally respected that, and loved you even more for it. Edit. It seems that somebody out there felt like this deserved gold. Thank you. Hazel, my dog, and I will both enjoy it. I'm so sorry. That really sucks. It is flattering that you try to teach me how to hunt mice when you bring them half dead into my room. But please don't. Birds it is. My cat has brought me a bird alive before. Worst experience ever. Cat was so happy watching me chase it. Her face was like, "That's it. You're a little clumsy, but you're doing great. I'm so proud of you. Buddy. I love you. But you have to stop jumping on the couch unless you're invited. Seriously. Though. I love you. I sometimes think about life without you. I cry. Stop eating my socks. Buddy. I love you. But you have to stop jumping on the couch me head unless you're invited. Seriously. Though. I love you. I sometimes think about life without you. I cry. Stop eating my socks. Please try to poop on the linoleum. And not the carpet. Lizards are uniquely rewarding pets. Duck. My lizard just died and everybody said they're so fun, but he died while hiding a disease. And I told everybody how hit pet he was. Nope. He just had something they couldn't diagnose, and it made him lethargic. Although he still pooped on my head. Edit. Hiding was literal. His instinct made him hide it. Also, he was put down. Holding him for the last time was the hard part. I hope they have lots of heat lamps for you. Apollo the bearded dragon. To my 17-year-old cat, you're a crotchety old asshole. But I love you anyway. Mine's 19. Love him to death, but he's a deaf bastard. Still the greatest cat I've ever had. Mine's losing his hearing too. Once it's gone I won't be able to let him outside anymore, and it's going to break his heart. And mine for refusing him. I tell my dog what happened to his sister a few weeks ago. He seems so lost without her. This is what just happened to my family. The younger dog got cancer and had to be put down. Our older dog was alone a lot and would howl when she was alone or when she thought she was alone anyway. I was upstairs and that's how I knew. It's so sad. She was all alone. We've just gotten a black lab that's about 3 and she seems to be less lonely. Even though they aren't familiar yet. Sorry to hear about your dog. In the future, if it's possible, try to allow the other pets in the home see and smell the body before it's cremated or buried. It seems to help with the closure for them. What's funny is me and my cat actually do communicate and understand each other. Maybe not in words, but noises and movements. Never had a cat before with such clear communication skills. Wants her face rubbed. Uses her paw to pull my hands where she wants it. Needs food. Leads me to the food and water bowl after a brief meow. 2 clicks and she'll cuddle up. A better communicator than anyone in my family. My cat is probably the only living thing in my life that makes living worthwhile. I was thinking the same thing about my corgi Mix. I've had him for 12.5 years. And have always talked to him like a human. So he does a pretty good job of understanding me. Case in point. I was getting ready to go out to dinner the other day. And he thought I was getting ready for walkies. Barking. Jumping up and down. All that good stuff. I looked at him and said, "We are not gonna do what you think we are gonna do. We'll do that when we get back." He immediately calmed down. Plopped down on his bed. And let out an exasperated sigh. Have always talked to him like a human. My brother and sister-in-law's dog is pretty great. One of his qualities is that he responds to move. Dog. Excuse me. Duck you. Go potty. Where's? To be clear. The move and excuse me are because he likes to walk in front of you and stand in high traffic areas, but will graciously move aside when you remind him how annoying that is. Duck you is like no bud stronger. He might disobey. No, saved me once. He had to poop, but I thought he was just trying to escape. He just used and came back all Jesus. It's not like the sky is falling, but he will obey for duck you every time. Like duck you. Don't run in the street. I love you so much, and I'm so glad you adopted me as dad. My wife got her before we met. I'm sorry but so not sorry that I like to do things that exasperate you, like holding out your paw so that it looks like you are giving a high five or waving for my amusement. I love it that you are always so excited to see me when I come home from work. It makes my day so much better. For the love of God, why do you lick any of my exposed body parts all the freaking time? Why do you hate car rides? You are such a good girl and I appreciate how well behaved you are. If it was healthy for you, I'd give you a treat all the time. I will cry my eyes out when you are gone. Thinking about it makes me tear up. They like the salty of your skin. Ah. That makes sense. But she still does it way more than any dog I ever knew. Oh well. I love you so much, and you contribute so much happiness to my life. There are not invisible burglars breaking into our house. There's just been a short in the alarm system the last few weeks. And then daddy tried to fix it, but that's what made it go off for 15 minutes and gave you a panic attack. Don't worry. An actual professional is coming on Friday. I'm sorry about the parade that went by the house last year too. And the pirate float with the cannons. BTW, fireworks are not an impending pirate invasion. Everything is cool, and I will always protect you from both pirates and fireworks, so you can relax. Try to listen to daddy too. Even though he is not the source of walks and food. He gets real pouty when you ignore him, and just listen to me. You're his first dog, and he loves you too. Also, don't freak out and bark at him when he comes to bed late after playing video games and you're cozied up in his spot. You are the most wonderful dog in the world, and sometimes I think the purest example of real love possible. You're the good dog. 100%. Oh, and stop humping my best friend's dog. He doesn't love you like that, and it makes everyone super uncomfortable. Just so you know. Dogs hump each other not out of love, but to show dominance. Me too, thanks. Eldest kitty, I shove pills down your throat twice a day because they make you feel better. You have a disease that would cause your kidneys and heart to give out if you didn't get the medication. Thank you for making it pretty easy for me to give you medicine. I'm sorry I'm not daddy, but he died. I miss him too. And I'm doing the best I can to take care of you. I would really appreciate it if you could step completely into the litter box and turn around before you pee so that the urine stays in the box. Also, under my desk is not a litter box. Please use the 4 clean litter boxes provided. Thank you. I have loved you for 20 years and will love you always. Other kitty, when you bite my nose, it really hurts. Please don't do that. You are wearing that stupid cone because you were pulling out all the fur on your arm. As soon as you stop pulling out your fur, I'll take the cone off. Blink once for yes, and twice for no. Does it hurt? Does it itch? Is the arm the only place that itches/hurts? Does the cream make it itch/hurt less? Does the liquid medicine make it itch/hurt less? Also, please don't chase any more of those interesting black rodents with the white stripe down the middle. Remember that smell? Yeah. They all smell like that. Remember how much your eyes hurt, and how much you drooled, and how bad that tasted. Yep. They will all taste and hurt like that. I have loved you for 18 years, and will love you always. I didn't even start tearing up about your kitty. It was that daddy died. My husband has a genetic condition, which means we won't grow old together. Unless by some miracle it happens. I don't know what I would tell my kitty or my pups if something happened. I'm so sorry for the passing of your loved one. I hope that your kitty brings you unconditional love. I'm so sorry about you, husband. That must be very difficult for you. In my case, it was my father who died. After a long and interesting life. My kitty used to live with him, and she liked his house better. Also, He never picked her up and kissed her. Or gave her medications. I'm sure she thinks I'm just a really poor substitute for him. Why don't you love me? Yes. I have a cat. Sigh. Better be prepared when he roasts you. Have you seen you? To the shiver, the kitchen is not your bathroom. Do that hit outside? To the lab, yes. I know the trash smells delicious. But stop eating it. To the cat, duck you. To the cat, duck you. I say that to my cat at least 3x daily. Oh. Same here. That's the first thing I say to her every day when I get home from work. I just want her to be able to understand. It doesn't matter if my cats understand. They know I'm their itch. I'd at least like to tell one of our cats to stop walking under my legs. Big dummy. My cat is pretty tall and 20 pounds. He walks slowly in front of us because he's the most important thing. If we try to step over him, we will usually trip trying to avoid stepping on him. I love him, but he's an asshole. Please come home. I miss you. It scares me not knowing where you are. If you're hurt or lost, I love you. My 13-year-old indoor/outdoor cat has been missing for the past 5 days. My family searched everywhere and has been in contact with all of the local shelters. Flyers are posted everywhere. And yet we still haven't found him. At this point, I'd be relieved just to find his body. If it meant I didn't have to wait. Not knowing and sick with worry. Oh no. I hate them so much when they do that. Ours was gone for 5 days and didn't even notice us when he came back. Just went straight to his bowl. Not a purr of explanation either. It's like living with a damn teenager. Keep your hopes up. You never know with cats. I hope he's alright and turns up. My best friend's cat goes missing for like a week, but comes back at night when everyone is asleep to eat his food, and then they come home from work and find him chilling out on the couch looking offended as to why they had the audacity to leave the house for a few hours. I will die for you if I had to. I'm glad I'm not the only one that would die for their pet. As crazy as that sounds, it doesn't sound crazy. Dogs are innocent. They have no evil inside them. My dog deserves life far more than I ever will. I'm a hitty person. My dog doesn't care though. He still loves me anyway because that's all he knows. In many ways a dog's life is more valuable than your own. I love you so much. I will always love you and do my best to keep you safe and happy. I'm sorry that you have to go to the vet sometimes. I know you don't like it. But it's to keep you healthy. I will never hurt you on purpose. It hurts my feelings when you bite me. But I know you don't mean to. And I know you love me. My friend's dog bites as a sign of affection. I've come to accept the bite marks as kisses. So it's all good. Thank you for everything. I hope I get to see you again after it all ends. Good damn it. Who put all these onions in this thread? Yeah. I'm an idiot. I looked at the title and it didn't occur to me at all that I was about to go on a field trip. You saved me. That day when you picked me out at the pound, locked eyes and came to me. I knew. And those first 6 months trying to convince you that everything isn't scary and chewing the couch and the D-apes won't bring me home from work any sooner. Yeah, that was rough. Rough. Thank you for staying by my side when my depression got bad and bringing me toys and kisses when my depression got real bad. And now, here we are. Because you helped me get better. With every step of my progress, you got better too. Cause I learned that to help you, I had to help me. I had to rid myself of my crippling anxieties and self-doubt before you would place your trust in me. And we got through it together. I've never known this kind of happiness and love. You are the best dog on walks, and I'm the envy of everyone at the dog parks, and it's all due to you. Thank you for saving me, my angel. Thank you for picking me. I'm a better person for having you in my life, and I'll spend the rest of yours showering my love and gratitude onto you. This one made me cry. I'll always love you. Please stop puking on the carpet whenever you're annoyed with me. You are adorable and sweet. You need to hold still when you're getting a haircut or a nail trim. We are doing this to keep you healthy and stuff. I love you so much. My cute little baby boys. My dog has cancer and we can't afford chemo. Even if we could, It wouldn't even buy him a full year. We are giving him steroids, but that will probably only gain him a couple months. But I wouldn't tell him that. I would tell him how getting him was one of the best decisions I've ever made. Even if it probably wasn't the most responsible decision, since I was in college. I would tell him that he has enriched my life. Helped me feel like I wasn't alone. Made me feel loved when others who had promised to love me failed to keep it. I would apologize for the days I was too busy to get him out of the house and thank him for loving me despite that. I would tell him that he is my best friend. My family. And I love him. All these ninjas need to stop with the onions, man. This thread is killing me. Cat A, stop pissing on everything. Cat B, stop climbing back and forth across my lap when you want me to pet you. Sit down and I will let you. Also, your whole thing, where you lick me twice then bite, isn't ducking cool. Also, you're my favorite. Sorry if I'm not as attentive as I should be sometimes. Cat C, you are a raging asshole to the other cats, and I'm glad you seem to have an eating disorder and a tiny head. You are very sweet when you want to be. Maybe you should try to be nicer. Cat D, you are mommy's favorite. But here's a newsflash. You ain't hit. Your whole let's stand in the doorway and slowly make my way in, like I'm the king of the world, is goddamn irritating. You have the most pathetically irritating meow I have ever heard. You also snore really loudly. And while mommy thinks that's cute and all, because she snores, I find it aggravating, because it sounds like you are dying. BTW, you better not ever die or mom will have a breakdown. Also, in fairness, you are the best lap cat and it's really cute when you put your paw in my beard. Oh yeah, also you need to be more afraid of dogs. Quit taunting the Doberman. Cat A, seriously quit pissing on everything. You are the reason we can't have nice things. All cats together, as you guys may have figured out, I'm getting a bit tired of all your hit. We rescued every one of you from the shelter, and by God we can unrescue your asses in a heartbeat. You need to shape up your acts or we are getting a dog and we will ducking Hunger Games this hit. PS, when I step on you, that is your goddamned fault. Don't sneak up behind me. And Cat A, you better not do your whole panicked running while pissing constantly like an out of control fire hose thing next time you get stepped on. If Cat A is pissing in different areas each time, get their bladder checked. If you have 1-2 litter boxes, get more. 4 cats. 4 or 5 litter boxes. Ducking, like and subscribe.